Hello everyone, so today, first off, I apologize if at some point I need to clear my throat or drink some water or something, but my throat's feeling a bit funny today. I think I need to hydrate myself a bit more, so I'm just gonna have one of these at the moment, just to clear my throat. They're Lifesaver sweets. I don't know if you know about them, but we used to be able to get them here in Malta quite a bit when I was a kid. I used to love them. They were a bit different though. They were thinner than this. And sorry. They're fizzy sweets. But then for years I couldn't find them here. And when I went up to London this year, back in July, I found them at a shop in Camden called Cyber Candy. There's the same shop, not that far off Leicester Square. It's in sort of Soho area. It's between Leicester Square and Covent Garden. Cyber Candy do basically import sweets from all over the world that you might not have ever heard of. So if you're living in the UK, they'd import sweets from America and Japan and China, and you know, sort of Cadbury sweets you've never heard of, a bar of Cadbury that has tiramisu in it, or Lucky Charms cereal from America, or Dragon Ball energy drink from Japan. You know, weird and wonderful sweets, really fun. There were even Angry Bird sweets, which I'd never seen before. And they had, and you know, as soon as I saw them, I pounced on them, and I only got one, which I'm wondering whether I regret now. When I was a kid, I used to be able to devour a whole packet easily. So, on to the main thing of today. About 2 years ago, for Halloween, I dyed my hair purple. We went out and decided to sort of dress up Alice in Wonderland style. So, on to the main topic of today. About 2 years ago for Halloween, I dyed my hair purple because my friends and I decided to go out in Alice in Wonderland style, and I was the Mad Hatter. After a while I got a bit bored of it because it was really nice purple, but then it sort of faded a bit and changed, but however it was still quite dark. I've done dark dyes before, twice before that I had done black blue, which really brought my eyes out. I have sort of grey blue eyes, and the blue within the hair really complemented my eyes. However, because it was black blue, I looked quite pale. Now, it's not too big a deal because at the end of the day, as soon as the summer's over, I lose my tan really quickly, and because I'm half British, I'm pretty pale anyhow. This tan here is just about as dark as I get in summer. I can't compete with most of my friends at all. And yeah, the purple was great, but then it sort of changed, and I didn't quite want to wait for my natural hair color to come out, so I used a product called Sun-In, which is sort of like a spray bleach, but it's not as harsh as a sort of full-on peroxide, and I used that to sort of start lightening my hair. So what it did was sort of strip the dye of its purple in a way, and slowly my hair got lighter and lighter. Sort of it went to a reddish and then a sort of orangey-ish color, and then I slowly got to my normal hair color, but I decided to keep going a bit lighter. I'll put a few pictures in to show you what it ended up being. And then after a while you know, I just liked the lightness in my hair. I got used to having light hair. And then recently it just started getting a bit too brassy, sort of, and yeah, I wasn't quite happy with it. And so I did dye it a sort of ginger color. This was a while ago now, earlier on in the year, but it came out pretty dark. It wasn't a full-blown red dye. I don't think that would ever suit me, but it was a very, very dark ginger. So I started using Sun-In again to sort of lighten it up, and it did. But I think partly maybe because of the summer here or whatever, yeah, it became really brassy and whatever. So I decided to take a break from it all and, you know, go a brown, which is this. However, this brown has really faded out quickly. I don't know why. Maybe the sun, maybe it's just the temperature and the humidity at the moment. My hair's not really happy with it. My hair's much, much happier in cooler weather. And yeah, it's just sort of washed out as well in areas, so it's not very even and it's looking different browns. So I'm not very happy with it. So today I decided, let me re-dye it basically. I'm using the Copper Mango color by the Feria of L'Oreal. Should really go get the box, shouldn't I? Let me go get it for you guys. So, before I continue, this is what Sun-In looks like. It comes in a box, and in the box there's this bottle, it's a spray bottle, and Sun-In comes in 4 different sort of strengths, you could call it. One of them is for men. I don't know exactly how different it is. I've never really read the label of that one. There's a lemon, which is yellow. Then, I can't remember what the next one's called, if it's called medium. I think it might be called medium, that's orange. And then this one, which is the super, is red, as you can see. It says level 3 lightning. It does contain hydrogen peroxide, so you do have to be careful putting it in your eyes and everything. But it's, like I said, it's a slow process, so your hair, in my opinion, you know, over these 2 years, it doesn't get quite so damaged by it, because, you know, you just do a bit, or just do on your roots to lighten your roots, or give yourself highlights, whatever you want. And in the meantime, you can take a really big break and really keep your hair conditioned, and it doesn't quite hurt the hair as much. It's not like you're doing it all over the hair necessarily. Anyhow. So this is the dye I'm doing. If you want to look it up, go ahead. There is another one called, I think Intense Paprika or something like that. Definitely something paprika. But when I looked on that box, it was just too intense. It was too bright, and it was verging on, I don't want to use the word neon, but it was that sort of intenseness, less natural, definitely. I haven't found any photos on YouTube or online to really see it on someone's hair, not on the box's picture. Whilst this one, I was able to find 2 people on YouTube who had used it, and I liked what I saw. So yeah, I decided I'd try it out, and I'm hoping it will come one of these 2, so we'll see, just so you can see how bright it goes. It's an intense ginger, it is, but it's still a sort of natural looking ginger, which is what I wanted. I never want a red. It's obviously not a natural look, number one, and I just don't think it goes with my skin tone, whilst a ginger would. I would wait longer to do it. Technically you're supposed to wait at least 4 to 6 weeks between dye jobs, but I'm just not happy with how my hair is at the moment. The colouring and the different shading and everything, and not to mention that I'd rather do this now in summer rather than wait all the way to winter and whatever. I wanna, I think it looks fun and it's something to do mainly in summer rather than all of a sudden shockingly in winter when it's dark and grey. In any case though, I have 2 boxes of this, so if I want to do it again later on in winter, or even further along after December and everything, I can. I bought this in Boots when I was in London, because I really wasn't sure if I could find it here, and so far in the supermarkets and stuff I haven't seen it, so I'm quite glad I did find this. To find this I did quite a thorough search online. The different manufacturers, not just L'Oreal, even Garnier and a few others. It took me a while to find because some brands just don't really do a ginger colour. The one time I used Garnier was the intense colour, was the black blue back in the day first. I used the L'Oreal and then I used the Garnier, and I found the Garnier washed out much faster than the other one, or sort of didn't quite hold its intense colour as I had hoped. I'm quite happy with Garnier on the whole, so we'll see. In fact, to be honest, this brown is not Garnier. It was Schwarzkopf, if that's how you say it. But yeah, so I'm quite faithful to L'Oreal Paris. We'll see how it goes. I need to go wet my hair and let that dry just a bit. So it says it should be just wetted a bit. And then we'll see how good it looks for me. I'm really hoping this isn't a mistake. But fingers crossed I've made the right choice. We'll see. And you can tell me if you like it or not. Okay, bye.